Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Thursday. We've got 12 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Working our way to 22.4K subs, so keep up the good work. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Really good promos, especially with FanDuel. New customers bet 5, get 200 in bonus bets guaranteed, and a trial of NFL Sunday ticket. So be sure to take advantage of that, guys. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. A little bit of a lighter slate today. Still 12 matchups. Starting with the San Francisco Giants versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at minus 150. The Giants plus 120 with the over-under at 7.5. Giants coming into this matchup 74 and 78. Baltimore 84 and 68. Pitching for the Giants is Logan Webb with an ERA at 3.53. Pitching for Baltimore is Zach Eflin with an ERA at 3.55. Webb, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Eflin, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. The Giants, back-to-back wins against Baltimore, beating them 5-3 yesterday. Giants 5-2 against Baltimore, 5-1 on the road against Baltimore. They've been very good against Baltimore here in this series. Webb coming off some rougher starts here. He's given up 12 runs in his last 3 starts. You don't really love that. But they've been so good this series. And I still think I got to take a shot with the Giants here. They're good dogs still. If Webb could have a decent game, I think they'll be all right. And I'll take the Giants plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Minnesota Twins versus... we got the Atlanta Braves versus Cincinnati Reds. Braves opening up as road favorites at minus 210. The Reds plus 175 with the over-under at 8.5. Braves coming into this matchup 82 and 70. The Reds 74 and 79. Pitching for the Braves is Chris Sale with an ERA of 2.35. Pitching for the Reds is Julian Aguilar with an ERA of 4.88. Sale, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Aguilar, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Atlanta beating the Reds yesterday 7-1. Love Sale on the mound, only giving up 1 run in 3 starts. He's been excellent all year long here. 17 and 3 as a starter. I mean, one of the best. I think I got to take the Braves on the road in this one. Next matchup, we've got the Minnesota Twins versus the Cleveland Guardians. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at minus 110 with the over-under at 8.5. Twins coming into this matchup 80 and 72. The Guardians 88 and 65. Pitching for the Twins is Simeon Woods Richardson with an ERA of 4.08. Pitching for the Guardians is Joey Cantillo with an ERA of 4.99. Richardson, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Cantillo, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Minnesota coming off a Cleveland loss yesterday, 4-5. Nice one from the Guardians. I had a feeling Guardians would bounce back. Minnesota just 1-6 on the road against Cleveland, 1-4 against Cleveland. They've had their struggles against Cleveland. Richardson gives up like 2 to 3 runs a game pretty consistently. Cantillo coming off a 0 and 1 run game, so he's on a very nice 2-game stretch. I'm liking the Guardians in a pick'em scenario. They've been very good against the Twins. Don't love Richardson on the mound. I'll take the Guardians at home today. Next matchup, we've got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Texas Rangers. Rangers opening up as home favorites at minus 120. Toronto plus 100 with the over-under at 7.5. Toronto coming into this matchup 71 and 80. The Rangers 73 and 79. Pitching for Toronto is Kevin Gausman with an ERA of 4.02. Pitching for the Rangers is Kumar Rocker with an ERA of 2.25. Gausman, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Rocker, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Toronto losing back-to-back games to the Rangers, getting shut out 2-0 yesterday. Toronto just 1-5 on the road against the Rangers, where they have struggled here. Yeah, I'm liking the Rangers. Blue Jays haven't played well. They've been bad against Toronto. I'm bad against the Rangers. I think I'm going to take Texas at home today. Next matchup, we got the New York Yankees versus the Seattle Mariners. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 7.5. Yankees coming into this matchup 89-63. Seattle 77-75. Pitching for the Yankees is Clark Schmidt with an ERA of 2.41. Pitching for Seattle is Logan Gilbert with an ERA of 3.24. Schmidt, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Gilbert, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 7 strikeouts. The Yankees on a 3-game winning streak, back-to-back wins against Seattle here. Yankees 4-1 against Seattle, 4-1 on the road against Seattle, where they've played well. Schmidt only given up 3 runs in 3 starts. Gilbert, he's given up 10. I like the Yankees. They've looked good this series. I like Schmidt on the mound. I'll take the Yankees on the road in this one. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Miami Marlins. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at -225. Miami +180 with the over-under at 8.5. Dodgers coming into this matchup 90-62. The Marlins 56-96. Pitching for the Dodgers is Jack Flaherty with an ERA of 3.04. Pitching for the Marlins is Edward Cabrera with an ERA of 4.55. Flaherty, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Cabrera, he's coming off back-to-back 0-run games here. Dodgers beating the Marlins yesterday 8-4. Nice bounce back from the Dodgers after that rough first game. They are 5-1 against the Marlins here. Flaherty's had good starts on the mound here. Cabrera only giving up 1 run in 3 starts here, but against the Dodgers, I think it's going to be tough to do. Still think I got to lean with the Dodgers on the road in this one. Next matchup, we've got the Boston Red Sox versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 7.5. Boston coming into this matchup 76-75. The Rays 74-78. Pitching for Boston is Brian Bello with an ERA of 4.60. Pitching for the Rays is Zach Littell with an ERA of 3.67. Bello, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 2 strikeouts. Littell, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Boston coming off a Tampa Bay win yesterday, 2-1. They are 4-1 against Tampa. 4-1 on the road against Tampa, where they've been really good. Littell coming off back-to-back 0-run games here. Bello has been pretty decent here in his last couple. In a pick'em scenario, I'm going to take the team that's just been better head-to-head and better on the road. And I'm going to take the shot with the Red Sox on the road in this one. Next matchup, we've got the Philadelphia Phillies versus the New York Mets. Mets opening up as home favorites at -140. The Phillies +120 with the over-under at 8. Phillies coming into this matchup 91-61. The Mets 84-68. Pitching for the Phillies is Taijuan Walker with an ERA of 6.29. Pitching for the Mets is Luis Severino with an ERA of 3.92. Walker, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 0 strikeouts. He's coming off back-to-back 6-run games. Severino, he's coming off a 3-run game. The Phillies coming off a Brewers loss. The Mets, they're coming off a 3-game Washington sweep where they played very well. Just beat them 10-0 as well. Yeah, not in love with Walker on the mound. He's given up 15 runs in his last 3 starts. I mean, that's just brutal. Mets, they're hitting the ball very well right now. I think I got to take the Mets at home. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals opening up as home favorites at -135. The Pirates +115 with the over-under at 8. Pirates coming into this matchup 71-81. The Cardinals 77-75. Pitching for the Pirates is Luis Ortiz with an ERA at 3.45. Pitching for the Cardinals is Eric Fedde with an ERA at 3.45. Ortiz, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Fedde, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Pittsburgh, back-to-back losses. I'm sorry, 3 straight losses against St. Louis. St. Louis, they've looked very good this series, beating them 10-5 yesterday. Pittsburgh, 0-5 on the road against St. Louis, where they've been horrible. Ortiz giving up 7 runs on his last 3 starts here. Yeah, I just got to take the hot team here. Cardinals look great in this series. Give me the Cardinals at home. Next matchup, we got the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Diamondbacks opening up as road favorites at -115. The Brewers +100 with the over-under at 8. Diamondbacks coming into this matchup 84-68. The Brewers 88-64. Pitching for Arizona is Brandon Fad with an ERA of 4.81. Pitching for the Brewers is Tobias Myers with an ERA of 3.07. Fad, his last start, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 8 runs, had 0 strikeouts. Yeah, he's coming off some bad starts here. He's given up 15 runs in his last 3. Myers coming off a 4-run game. Hasn't been bad. Arizona coming off a Colorado win. Brewers, they're coming off a Phillies win. Yeah, I just don't love Fat on the mound here. 15 runs in 3 starts. You don't love to ride aside when a pitcher's just been getting murdered. I'm taking the underdog value, and I'll take the Brewers +1.5 at home today. Next matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus the Chicago Cubs. Cubs opening up as home favorites at -180. The Nationals +150 with the over-under at 8.5. Nationals coming into this matchup 68-84. The Cubs 77-75. Pitching for the Nationals is Patrick Corbin with an ERA of 5.45. Pitching for the Cubs is Javier Assad with an ERA of 3.27. Corbin, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Assad, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Washington, they're coming off of getting swept by the Mets. They've only scored 2 runs in 3 games. They're coming off of back-to-back games. They've given up 10 runs here. Chicago coming off a tough Oakland series. Washington, though, 0-5 against the Cubs. Have not been good against the Cubs here. You know, Corbin's had his games. We know what Corbin can do. He can get toasted on the mound here. Don't love that potential. Give me the Cubs at home today. In the last matchup, we got the Los Angeles Angels versus the Houston Astros. Houston opening up as home favorites at -300. Angels +250 with the over-under at 8.5. Angels coming into this matchup 62-90. The Astros 82-70. Pitching for the Angels is Jose Suarez with an ERA of 6.80. Pitching for the Astros is Yusei Kikuchi with an ERA of 4.29. Suarez, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Kikuchi, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 6 strikeouts. The Angels, coming off back-to-back White Sox wins. They are just 1-4 against Houston, 5-11 on the road against the Astros here. Suarez he's had some bad starts on the mound. He's coming off a 4-run game here. Yeah, don't love the Angels here, especially on the road. They've been horrible against Houston. Give me the Astros at home today. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Thursday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Friday. Have a good one.